Good day, beautiful soul. Welcome to day 10 of 30 Days of Money. Today is all about our plan. We are going to be peeling back the layers of financial murkiness that might be weighing on us by creating a written plan for our money that will pave the way towards financial freedom. So let's dive in. When it comes to financial freedom, which we are continuing to define what that is for us individually, it's not just about having enough money, right? It's about having control over our money. And without a plan to control our money, money often controls us. Do you ever feel like you're just like a puppet on strings of monthly bills and unexpected expenses? Let's cut these strings and let's dance to our own tune with a straightforward financial plan that will stand the test of time. And we're going to explore exactly how to do this, how our money is, where it is, how it leaks out, and where the opportunities are to make our money work for us by creating that financial plan. So today we're going to gain control of our money by knowing where every penny goes, by creating a written plan for financial freedom, and voila. Wealthy wisdom for today comes from Dave Ramsey, who says you must gain control over your money or the lack of it will forever control you. Our prosperity physics for today: there are studies that show individuals who prioritize time over money generally experience greater happiness. But time and money are intrinsically linked, right? Typically, gotta work, gotta pay the bills, it just takes time. So when we control our finances, we get a better grip with our written plan and follow that plan, we are buying ourselves the freedom of time, which I would assert is true wealth. So let us prioritize creating our budget today as a means to liberate our time, which we will explore how to do step by step. But first up, our Mula mantra for today. Master money, master life. By being intentional with our finances, we are liberating mental and emotional energy. We're opening up room for more creativity, peace, and just generally like stress-free living. So let's let this mantra, master money, master life, serve as a reminder that how we relate to money directly impacts our overall well-being and quality of life. Let's sink into this, really feel into this with our meditation. In today's meditation, we're going to explore the reality of our current financial landscape. We're just going to check in with what is working, and then we're going to focus on where we would need to put some more energy to create more balance towards financial freedom. So taking a deep breath in, filling the lungs with air, expanding the body and belly, exhaling, releasing any tension. Another deep breath in and release. Bringing to mind your current relationship with money. Seeing the numbers in your bank account, seeing the flow of your money, how it comes in, how it goes out. No judgment, we're just seeing things as they currently are. Deep breath in, asking, what's working? What's working? What have you been doing that's been working for you? Maybe you've been successfully saving a little bit of your money for emergencies. Or perhaps you've been mindful about not accumulating debt. Another deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to just feel gratitude for these financial strengths that we've been cultivating. Breathing in what's been working, Exhaling gratitude for these practices. Now we're going to be curious about where we can focus to create more balance. What needs some more attention to create more of the financial outcome that we are desiring? Breathing in, bringing awareness to these areas. And as we breathe out, we're just continuing to direct our energy, our focus, and our resources into this area, this potential for growth. Perhaps placing your hands on the heart, feeling the connection between your financial situation and your emotional well-being. Perhaps whispering to yourself, wealth flows, I grow. Wealth flows, I grow. Or our other mantra, master money, master life. Taking one more deep breath in, we're going to explore a little further how to bring insight into the 3D realm of our journey into money by beginning to alchemize our spiritual wealth into money in the bank. Making our way to our journal, asking some questions of self-inquiry, starting with, what does financial freedom feel like for you? When you feel into the emotional freedom, the financial freedom, what emotions surface? Perhaps it is freedom, financial freedom, time freedom. How does your body feel? We're just making note of these things. Anytime, feel free to hit pause and give yourself time to journal on these things. Making a note of what parts of your current financial strategy are working for you. Maybe making just like a quick list. And then, of course, where are you stumbling? Where are you falling short? Where do you feel inspired to focus your financial energies to create more of what you want? Where do you feel inspired to focus? And then lastly, closing it up with specific steps that you can take to create a healthier financial future. Moving into our prosperity pivot, where you can continue to commune with your journal and jam on whatever comes up for you. Starting by just observing what has come up for us, our thoughts and feelings about money. What are the default settings? And then honestly admitting where you've been sabotaging your wealth. Again, this is typically subconscious. That's why we are why we're not where we are, because we have been operating on patterns of behavior that have got us to where we are. And of course, there's always endless room for growth. So we have endless self-compassion for ourselves as we witness our shortcomings and bring awareness to where we have room for growth. And of course, this is where our courage comes in. Bravery isn't the absence of fear. It's sailing straight into the storm because you know that clear skies await on the other side. So what's the call to action? Next time you catch yourself on a limiting belief, take that prosperity pivot. Perhaps you notice yourself saying, like, I can't afford that. Maybe you replace that with, how can I afford this? These are the subtle word shift, thought shifts that really affect our state of being, which ultimately affect our manifesting, what we output internally and out externally into the world, which then inform our aperture of what we're able to receive. So let's drop it in. Let's lock it in. We are here to create our written plan for our financial well-being. So here is a super effective, tried and true strategy for manifesting money. You ready? Step 1, list out all of your income streams. This is our gold. This is how the money comes to us currently right now. We're just getting a good grip on the flow of money. So we're listing out all of the income streams as well as the expenses. How money comes in, how money goes out. Again, feel free to hit pause and take your time creating this written plan. That's step 1, listing out income and expenses. Step 2, we're going to identify our fixed costs. These are costs that don't change, like rent, certain like utility bills. These are just kind of like the non-negotiables. Like I need food to survive, and this is my monthly budget for food. That's step 2. We're prioritizing our treasure. Step 3, we're building a safety net. This is to designate some of our income into a rainy day fund, an emergency fund. Because let's face it, even us wizards, magical fairies, and pirates get into pickles. This is going to help us stay the course when the weather takes a turn. It's inevitable. Life throws the curveballs. The things break. We have unexpected expenses that come up all the time. And when we have built a safety net, a savings account that is only meant for emergencies, we don't have to go into further debt or further stress when those inevitable financial disasters happen, because we've saved money and we can simply use that saved money towards the emergencies while we continue to then save more money to build that savings back up. That's step 3, build a savings net. Step 4 is get out of debt. How can we invest if we're in debt? So we're going to employ the debt snowball technique. This is the technique that I use to get out of debt and that thousands, maybe more, I don't know, have used. It's a very effective method for getting out of debt. And here's how the debt snowball technique works. List your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of the interest rate. Don't even think about that right now. Just list the debts, smallest to largest. And then we're going to be focusing all of our money-making magic towards, this is the extra funds that we have after our fixed expenses. We're going to focus all of the extra money on eliminating the smallest debt first. And if, you might hear yourself say, I don't have any extra money. Well, eat beans and rice. Stop going out to eat. Don't, there's subscription services that you're paying for that aren't necessities, I guarantee it. So what's more important, becoming financially free by getting out of debt or Netflix? This is the invitation, is to get out of debt with the debt snowball. We list our debts, smallest to largest. We start paying off the smallest debt first. What naturally happens is that debt then becomes paid off, and then we just roll that into the next biggest debt, the debt snowball. So now we have a snowball going, and with each debt paid off, our snowball continues to grow and our confidence soars and our treasure chest starts to fill up again, and it really starts to play on itself in a very profound way. And then we're out of debt. If we commit to that process, we'll be out of debt. And after we've paid off all of our debts, and I would say bad debts, right? Because I have a debt on the house, but this house is cash flow positive. So that's a good debt that puts money in my pocket. We want to get rid of all the debts that are taking money out of our pocket. And once we've done that with the debt snowball, we then get to allocate that money that we were using to pay off debt into investments. This is where we really start to get to make some moolah cash dinero and have our money make money by investing. That's what we get to do after we pay off our debts, is begin to invest. And then we feast and we celebrate because we're out of debt. We have a practice of saving a percentage of our money into investments, and then we just simple process, hold the vision, trust the process, and next thing you know, we have more money than we need, and we have created the framework to continue to create more and more money, and then we get to begin to just give generously and really start to use our money for a tool for more of the beautiful world that our hearts know is possible. So voila, you've just manifested a budget. Keep this financial budget close. Review it by the light of the moon or whenever you get paid, and just start to adjust and fine tune. But these are the steps that I have taken and many others to become financially free. Beautiful. Bravo. Yeah, you. Thank you for showing up. We're a third of the way through our 30 Days of Money journey. Thanks for sticking in there. Like our money, each day that we stick in there, our financial literacy, our financial goals, our roadmap exponentially grows. So kudos for sticking in there. You're taking significant steps towards refining your financial prosperity, your financial reality. It takes quality time and dedication to continue to know where we're at, to refine a plan for our financial freedom. But oh, is it worth it? I know you know this, so kudos once again for sticking in there. How can this process become more of a monthly, weekly, daily rhythm? These are ways that we can start to cultivate the healthy money habits and practices into our day so that it just kind of becomes a natural flow. All right, I still look forward to checking in with you tomorrow as we really double click on getting out of debt. This is huge, both how to get out of debt and how to stay out of debt. So we're going to explore that tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you then. I'm going to leave us with a community conversation. I'm curious, what is the most significant financial win that you've learned so far in your financial journey? What's the most significant financial win for you? We would love to hear your 2 cents in the comments. Thanks again for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, love, and plan.